For Richmond.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Now, last Sunday, the 30th of July, marked the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, with the theme being reach every victim of trafficking, leave no one behind. And here today, I'd like to reaffirm the Albanese Labor government's commitment to tackling these abhorrent crimes and the extensive work that we're doing to ensure that no one is left behind. Now, Deputy Speaker, according to the Global Slavery Index, there are currently 49.6 million people experiencing modern slavery across the world. And victims and survivors of modern slavery have been denied their basic human rights and have experienced unimaginable suffering, exploitation and harm. Now, modern slavery can be very complex and take many different forms. Human trafficking, forced marriage, forced labour, servitude and debt bondage are just some of the ways that slavery presents itself in modern society. And at the very heart of it, all types of modern slavery are about exploitation and taking freedoms away from the more vulnerable people in the community. Now, our government made an election commitment to tackle modern slavery with a focus on prevention and disruption initiatives, as well as improved programs for survivors to access the support they need. I was privileged last month to address the Modern Slavery Conference in Melbourne, which brought together government, experts in the fields, police and, very critically importantly, those with lived experience of modern slavery. The value of people with lived experience of modern slavery being able to safely share their experiences and insights cannot be overemphasised. And in our 2023-24 budget, our government committed $5.3 million to establish an anti-slavery commissioner, and we committed an additional $24.3 million in funding over 4 years for the Support for Trafficked People program. And the program seeks to address the immediate needs of survivors while supporting them to rebuild their lives and achieve the best possible health, community, education and employment outcomes. And we've also announced a pilot commencing mid-next year that will enable survivors to come forward and receive support from the program without having to first speak to and notify the police. Improvements to our policy responses directly reflect feedback we receive from the community, from survivors and also from our incredible service providers. And just last week, Deputy Speaker, I was able to visit a safe house for victims and survivors of modern slavery and to meet with those on the front line who are working tirelessly to support victims and survivors rebuild their lives. And I commend them for the work they're doing. Deputy Speaker, we must all work together when it comes to ensuring no one is subjected to modern slavery.
Thank you.